Well, let's transform. It's been a while, Renka. Well, not that long, but it's been a while. Ooh, yes. Aerial Rave. I was waiting for this. Even more enemies, huh? Well, let's do this. Damn! Hey, what is up, you guys? Blackwing K here, and welcome to yet another part of Senran Kagura Estival Versus. We are currently in day 8 of the Kagura Millennium Festival, and let me just say right now that there are 5 parts left to this. I'm just saying because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after those 5 parts, I think we'll be done with the Millennium Festival. That's it. So yeah, guys, hype. 5 more parts left, so by part 48 we'll be done. Hopefully, you know? So yeah, with that said, let's jump right into it. Becoming a Kagura. We have to defeat some shinobi grunts. It looks like Renka and the Mikagura sisters have been taking care of the grunts for us, cause they're still looking for that girl. Anyway, let's get on with this. Oh, excellent. More reading. Ah, and it's finally their backstory. Let's get on with it. She said tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, a Yoma would attack the village. Tell everyone to run away, she said, or they'll all die. She thanked us for our concern. Then she said she had to stay and fight the Yoma. It was her destiny. That girl clearly warned us. But still, what I said before about not playing with other kids, it wasn't just a question of ability. Our village had a rule against talking with outsiders. So if we told anyone about the Yoma, the other villagers would demand to know how we found out. Hey, you could have just lied and said you developed this power and, just make something up. You're kids. Lie. Kids lie all the time. We were so afraid of being punished that we didn't say anything. In retrospect, we were just being spineless and skeptical. None of us really believed in Yoma back then. Oh, so it's apparently a ghost story, huh? We kept telling each other, back and forth, there's no such thing as Yoma. There's no such thing as Yoma. There is no such thing as a Yoma. Ah, nighttime. And then, the next day. With each tick of the clock feeling heavier and heavier, 11 o'clock drew near. I kept telling myself, there's no such thing as Yoma. I believed it's less and less each time. I lay in my futon, wide awake, just like my sisters. As my sisters whispered back and forth, I climbed out of my futon. With our parents asleep, we snuck out of the house and headed for the mountain where we'd first seen her. As we ran down the dark mountain path, we heard a terrible roar, like a war cry. Not the sound of an animal or a bird. A shriek. Just a sound made our insides sicken and shake. As we peeked into the thicket, an unbelievable sight lay before us. We saw a disgusting creature covered in needles. It could only have been a Yoma. And we saw the little girl fighting it. Her facial expression made her look like a completely different person from our cute little playmate. Her gaze was harsh and keen, almost like a demon herself. The Yoma flailed its needle-covered arms. The girl evaded with ease and struck back with her much smaller arms. Tiny as her fists were, when they connected, the Yoma reeled back in tremendous pain. The Yoma's hide looked thick, but the girl's attacks were tearing through it. The way its body warped, it looked like it was losing an entire dimension of skin. Hanabi clenched her fist in excitement. Renka was right. She may have been a strong little girl, but she was still a little girl, with tiny lungs and not much stamina. I could already see her breathing harder. The Yoma struck again, tearing a streak across the girl's outfit. Blood streamed over her cheeks and thighs. But she went on fighting with everything she had. She refused to give up. I saw it in her eyes. Even from where we hid, I could feel her confidence. That girl. I read her part by accident. Because it was her destiny? Yeah, now I'm fucking up. Sorry. Because it was her destiny? No, that wasn't it. I realized how she was positioned, with her back towards our village. Looking over my shoulder at the village, I could see small lights floating in the dark. If we'd passed along her message, the village had evacuated, she wouldn't have had to worry about us. She could have focused on the fight. Even before I finished saying that, my sisters jumped out of the thicket. I immediately followed them. I didn't know what we could do against the Yoma, but I knew we couldn't just abandon her. Just as the three of us prepared to lunge at the Yoma, it happened. The Yoma grasped the girl and swallowed her whole, like a bird devouring a fish. It happened so fast we were all stunned. Hanabi's face turned bright red. I thought she was ready to take a swing at the Yoma. Damn the consequences. Renka held Hanabi down with both her hands. If the girl died trying to fight that thing, what chance did we have? Hanabi jerked away from our sister's grip. She was right. That girl was eaten because of us. We couldn't even think of running away, even if it cost us everything. I followed Hanabi towards the Yoma. Renka's voice stopped me in my tracks. Suddenly, the Yoma's entire body became bright red. In a blinding flash, the Yoma exploded into tiny pieces. All that remained were chunks of the Yoma's flesh and the girl's red ribbon. As best I understand it, that girl used her remaining power to destroy the Yoma from inside. When I realized that, I began to cry. I took the frayed red ribbon and apologized in my heart over and over again. I'm sorry for not having any courage. I'm sorry for not believing in you. I'm sorry we couldn't save you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But no matter how many times I apologized, one thought kept on ringing through my head. She can't hear you. Time passed. We'd resigned ourselves to never being able to apologize. But one day, that changed. Just before the Kagura Millennium Festival began, Master Sayuri came to our village. To call upon the spirits of the deceased shinobi, she needed 3 shrine maidens with strong spiritual powers. It was the mission we'd always been waiting for, and we 3 were chosen for it. That girl said she was a shinobi, so we knew she'd be at the Kagura Millennium Festival for sure. We 3 sisters had been waiting for this day, but we take a break on a hilltop overlooking everything. For all our efforts, Our search has been in vain.
そうっすね。ああ、そういうことだな。
I didn't want to think about it, but we never found her body. We all look at each other and laugh. Hey, don't get hysterical on me now. If she didn't come back for the Kagura Millennium Festival, then that must mean she's still alive. Which is technically true. That's all we can think of. As we all laugh out loud, a voice echoes towards us from somewhere far off. It whispers, "If you want to meet me." That voice just now, it's her. There's no doubt about it. It sounds like it's coming from somewhere in the sky. If you want to meet me, then become a Kagura. Become a Kagura who can slay Yoma. If you do that, then we'll see each other again.
あなた名前をなんていうの？うちらあなたのこと何にも知らないっすよ。せめて名前だけでも教えて。
All three of us call out to the sky. I already told you my name.
どういう意味？
My name's blank. After that, her voice disappears with the wind. Even though we can't hear her anymore, we go on looking up. Just like the cloudless sky, our hearts become more and more clear.
約束するよ。必ず神楽になってみせる。
Can you girls do that though? I mean, aren't you shrine maidens? Can shrine maidens become a Kagura as well?
ことは決まったな。
Hanabi and I nod solemnly at Ranka's words. To become a Kagura. With that choice made, the first step taken, we plan on conquering the Shinobi Bond Dance.
私がスタルモンね。
We run down the hill and head towards the remaining festival platforms. Alright, so now the Kagura sisters are all hyped to attack the other girls. Isn't that awesome?
まずは残っている忍び。そうっすね。きっちり倒して。お姉ちゃんたち、早速ヨーマが攻めてきたって大丈夫ってぐらいの強さを見せないと。みんな何よりも私はあの子に会いたい。そのためにはあの子に会ったらどうするっす？またかくれんぼでもするっすか？はあ？もうそんな年じゃない。じゃあ何をするっすか？それはレンカお姉ちゃんよろしく。え？私？あんまり花火よろしく。うちっすか？
Really? Are we gonna do this now?
そうっすね。レンカお姉ちゃん、なんで花火お姉ちゃんに振るのよ。やっぱり考えなくていい。ダメっすよ。二人が思いつかないなら。まずいと。来た。
Dokkan! I like when she says that. They say, well then. They all got caught in it.
早く消化しないと。消化の必要はないっす。この燃え。それなら二人ともおしゃべりは終わりだ。さあ、行くぜ。
Wait, we have to fight her? I thought we were gonna take out some platforms. Fight Gessen, Hanzo, or Crimson Girls. Huh, well, this is an interesting turn of events. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, we just have to defeat the Shinobi Grunts. That's what they said. So I think us sisters are fighting together again? Awesome! That's what I like. Ooh, and I'm Renka. Haven't been Renka in a while. Damn. Oh, my rank is level 50 already, so... You know, no need to level up here. Ooh, yes. Aerial Rave. I was waiting for this. There we go. Well, let's transform. It's been a while, Renka. Well, not that long, but it's been a while. Since I already did frantic mode like almost every other part before, we're gonna stick with transformations now. I gotta hand it to these shinobi grunts with the cannons. They've really made a name for themselves. I will never forget them. I will always remember them as one of the most powerful shinobi grunts because of their cannons. They do damage. They can stop me from doing any combo, and you know, they're dangerous. Oh, we're being timed here, so let's move it, girls. Even more enemies, huh? Well, let's do this. Damn! Ah, the final stage, huh? Let me do... Ah, shit. I didn't want to do that one. Oh, look at another cannon. There we go. That was a cinch, wasn't it, girls? Barely took any damage, too. Hell yeah, they are. Return to our regular state and dialogue. I don't know. Ooh. Are we all making a vow right now? I see you all taking off your robes. Alright, I guess this time for real, they got serious. So everybody now, except for the Gessen Academy girls, are serious because we still haven't fought Sayuri or Jasmine. Or I still haven't fought them as Jasmine. You know what I mean, guys. Well, guys, we're at the sunset stage. We're almost at the evening of day 8, which means we're almost done. 4 more parts. After this, yes, it'll be 4 more parts after that. But yeah, I'll leave it here for this part, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and you're enjoying the series. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and can't wait to see more new videos that I put out there. Alright, with that said, it is Blackwing K, and I am out of here. Until next time, you guys, stay awesome, alright? Bye-bye.
Night is cold, but your heart's colder. I will wait for